But also looks like there's a few other exclamation points here as well. So let's check them out first and a few of these other shops. I remember you, Elda. Seems I was right about you not being a local. Heard rumors, my source suggests you and Greece were working together. How did you know that? I own a magic night shop. I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry, I have no intention of turning you in exchange for my discretion. Though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me, of course? What job?
Yes.
Dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Greece would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I better look elsewhere. I do realize how young you are on first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree, to much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. We fought a dragon. Come on. If retort that demonstrates your royal virtue to gain the upper hand and win new supporters, is there a type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities? Owns a nice shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking.
Farewell. Right.
Yeah, okay, so we need to raise our wisdom. Yes, I get it, we need to raise, yeah, we need to get information for you. We need to raise our stats to even do that, okay. So we definitely need to do some stat raising. Also the best match with Nighters whole country. Client serves to certain tribes, including the other policies must you. Again, another guy I want to punch. First of all, Magic Knives are premium high-end products, and if I didn't want to serve you, I couldn't do so without permission of his association representative.
What?
The store owner. We do the job for her, she'll sell us igniters. I get it. That'd be Lady Brigitta, like, I do not know how to say her last name. She's also in charge of, yep, I get it. Okay, well then, let's see. There's still another exclamation point down here, so we'll do that. Yeah, let's see. Nella, sorry, but would you mind keeping distance from... No way, are you perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the hushed honeybee inn of late? Am I that famous?
Grand, isn't it?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out, but more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the honeybee. So you see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far I've been trusted with our chores. My dreams to become a 5-star chef. Okay, Gordon Ramsay. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hush Honeybee Inn has caught my nose, if you will. I made a mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a therapist, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
Jesus. They told me if I even get caught setting foot in a Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot. He doesn't even trust me. It's the same entire prejudice. These are lies and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, can I ask for help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hush Honeybee, and then report back to me what it was like. Only catch is my employer has some high priority guests coming soon. Possible I'd like to get back to me on June 19th. I'd learn about the ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the food taste. Naturally make it worth your while. How's that sound? It actually doesn't sound too bad of a job.
Thank you much.
Thanks so much. You're truly kind. Agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. Awful I know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
We got 8 days. Okay, so we got some restraint on time there. Increased wisdom. Good, we need that to even get the quest from the lady. Like that, you're agreeing to help the guy? But I suppose Fabian has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. But I've heard the Hush Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabian what we could do to help.
What on earth are you doing? Fool.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, that's what that down,
Is that a fairy I see? A real fairy, well, I'll be.
Sure.
Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain, my family has something of a history of fairies. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would it care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So grew up on fairy tales, and what do you got fairies on the mind? Oh, that's going to use up time. No, not right now. We'll do it later.
Unstinking believable.
For now, it seems like now is the best time just to head back to...
Blimey.
Whatever will I
Another one over here as well. How many of
You're
these are
getting
around?
for that.
Everywhere. Okay. Where's this way lead? Sunshade Road. Well, we're already here. Good.
What to do?
Okay, where is the guy who needed the medicine?
Oh, what?
Wait, I'm going wrong way.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Was it up here?
Got to do with us anyway.
No, it was definitely not San Lumio Street. I think I'm going the wrong way again. I think we gained a quest like right outside Honeybee Inn.
What's it all got to do with us? I just can't stand it. Humans. Aha. All right then.
Yep, this way.
No, hell did
Okay, we got a medicine for you.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath fresh air? Did you get that for me? Of course.
Thank you. So
Oh,
very
praise
much.
be, I give you deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the price on anything have increased. On top of that, discrimination against the Mustari or other minor tribes is only worse, and hardly any shots will serve me. But I digress, allow me to return to favor.
No.
I only seem worthy of praise these something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that a problem exists within the country in the first place.
there.
What you did means the world to me. Thank you truly for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Okay, so we gained some tolerance and some rustic accessory.
All right.
Okay, I was hoping I'd raise up a rank, but apparently not. I hear a voice. My present glow comes from one splendid virtue already done with envy. This glow serves the best as a kindling to inflame thy followers' trust and faith. Gather royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. Learning virtues help solve your followers' problems and improve relationship with them, yeah. For working, aiding people artistic courage, talk for ideas, should law about town. Yeah. Exactly, I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is. Get praised by shop and will do. We know where to praise it. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of these places would serve me. Crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thank you though, we should get this looked at, Alex. But I must now miss your message by daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man. Okay, let's get the ring appraised.
You've been a lifesaver. Humans.
Yeah, wrong way, wait.
Stop that at once.
Let's see. Here we go. And then we'll listen to one of the guys' story to get our virtue up. Yes, that's why we're here to praise the weapon.
Okay.
Hello there.
Okay, it's only 100. Yeah, we can do that. We still have 3,000, so Gambler Jewel. Luck plus free, that's not bad. Who should I give it to? I don't think Hulkenberg actually has anything besides the added metal. Can she not equip it? Can only our character equip it? Wait, no, hold on. Ah, there it is, I just missed it, okay. Yeah, that raises luck by 3, which is not bad. Not bad at all.
What'll I do?
Okay, it's afternoon, it's not daytime just yet. I'm thinking we should hear out that one guy's story, then when it comes nighttime we can help out Fabienne in the kitchen. That way we can get that done, get the virtue as well as do the quest at night. Yes, we already heard this bit, so talk with him.
to hear it.
Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we? And hopefully this will take us into nighttime. Our tribe's called the Mustari, perhaps the most obvious part of our culture that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Yeah, we've noticed that, the little box headgear. Next thing you notice, we have 3 eyes?
What?
That goes for every Mustari? What's it like to see for all you all? Our third eye cannot see things, we see the world almost exactly as you do.
However,
The Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion Sikhism. It's just not Sikhism? Their beliefs beyond Sikhism? Was that your first time hearing about it? Sikhism is definitely not the only religion in the country. Sikhism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. Makes sense. Without getting it mixed in politics. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex. One must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That's why Sikhism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the mass tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. He taught me about the Mustari way of life, and feel learning more about their existence improved my tolerance.
Alright. Pleased to hear it.
Maybe worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine, if the chance comes. Well, that's about time to head back to the inn. Yeah, because now it should be nighttime. Yes! Okay, so now we can help out Fabi in the kitchen and go and get that quest done. Well, on days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. Visit follows are only available at night or on your... Oh. Okay, so we also have to visit at night because there's other followers.
Please, I'm just if you can help. Encourage us.
Oh, a notable man.
Yeah.
We always get flooded guest nights. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If free, could you lend me a hand prepping food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. If you have ingredients, I'll show you how to make red grass roasted bidou, whatever. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can. Let's do it. Okay, so it's going to also improve our tolerance and it'll help us with the quest. There we go.
That reminds me.
There's someone who wants to know what's like helping the cooking here. We can knock out two birds, one stone. Exactly. We could teach you, but you need to bring in your own ingredients. Anything you have it in is reserved for our dining services. We need mark in front of Grand Cathedral. We need... Oh, great. So we need... great. But should have some Bidou meat available. Water merchant, pristine clear water, and red grass near the Grand Cathedral.
You're a big help.
Get back with all ingredients in hand, and remember the kitchen's always open to you when you want to help out. Okay, well then let's go out and see what the night is like. Well, there's also that one shop that's only opens at night. Plus, if we're lucky, maybe the vendor shops might still be open. Okay, I think the shop was over here. Nope, wait, I went the wrong way. Is it this way? Yep.
The Grand Cathedral, why?
What exactly is this shop?
Say there.
Here you're with Greece at Honeybee Inn, and Elda besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend in Greece can be trusted, I suppose. Well, let's not discuss the legality of my goods. What do you sell? Okay, infusing fire magic explodes when thrown. Ah, throwables and items. Okay, I see. Now, the accessory, oh my god, these are expensive. 49,000. You'll perform 2 consecutive actions. Okay. Prevents sleep, prevents forgot, daze, hex, paralysis, poison. Dang, I see why the doll so helpful. I mean, allows you to add 2 consecutive actions. Dang. Okay, so that's what they sell at this shop. Okay, the more you know. Okay, let me check out the other maps. No, looks like no real new quest. Okay, let's see if maybe we can go ahead and buy those stuff from the vendors. If we can do that, that'd be very helpful. Because then we can just come back and go straight to making the food.
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
Okay, which way? This way. I went the wrong way.
This I cannot.
Oh wait, I could just travel by doing stuff like this,
Let's
right?
go.
That makes things easier, actually.
I'm just incredulous. Hang on a minute, you there.
Stinking believable.
Okay, you're the one selling... Nope, you're not selling the
I
grass.
know. Hang on a minute, you.
Let's see. You're selling the clear water. Whoa, just one, not 61.
Cheers. Oh,
Let's see who else. Where's the butcher? There's a lot of shops here.
I'm chuffed.
Oh, you're the butcher. Here we go. Bit pricey, but we'll do it.
Come again, mate.
Now we just need the red grass. Do you sell it? No, you sell art. Or secrets by nobility. Let's work.
please, if you might deign to help.
No, thank you.
I'm chuffed.
Who here sells... I mean, it looks like you sell cheeses. Hungry, I'm proud of the food we sell. Our food... Okay, sounds like he might be selling what we're trying to get.
Oh,
Is he an honest one? But his true fighting takes a lot of energy. It's probably wise to eat a good meal beforehand. Ah, nah, I don't need blue cheese.
I'm chuffed. Aha.
Okay, who's selling...
unstinking believable.
Can hardly
Are you
believe
selling...
it.
Wait, herb seller. Maybe he's selling it. Cheap, I can't sell to you. Around deal, let me show you that it's not my tribe. Got limited stock, only sell to my regulars.
Oh there. Can hardly believe such a thing.
Then where am I supposed to get the...
Yeah,
Wait, what is this guy doing? Heated conversation. No, it's Sentry. Can we see Coronation Rock? Can we see the human? Stick.
You little bastard. You.
Yeah, that crazy rock. And a human corpse over there. Okay, well then who sells...
Might not be worth a wit after all. What is it?
Sent near the Grand Cathedral.
How did this happen?
Hold on, what does the quest say? Wrong button.
What now?
Yeah, you have a wisdom symbol.
Look for that.
Or is that checking the view? Besides, watching people grand try to live might broaden your horizons.
Oh,
So it's planned here for a short break.
okay.
Alright, then it's decided.
Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. There are a bunch of nobles on Main Street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamor, Rog, even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back street, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. Then there's you, the only Elda in town. It's crazy how people say the most vile things right to your face. Try not to let it get to us.
Listen.
Doesn't really bother me. That's very strong of you, but if anything does get on your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well,
Personally, I don't see much difference among tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. Gazing out at the sighted capital of Gallica makes me feel like a broad of my wisdom.
Alright.
Yeah, it's going to take a few batches to reach level 2 wisdom, but we need to get that quest. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. Gallica and I head home while discussing the people and the stores we passed along the way.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Necromancer mentioned a day calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Louis's order is not, was the necromancer who committed the acts of brutality witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more to say.
Right.
Well, we're going to put a stop to our corpse for our ambassador. Before that happens, the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The calamity we warned about just 9 days away. We need to stop necromancer before then. Yeah, but we still have 9 days, so we're still good as long as we manage it properly. We just got other stuff to do first.
what's happened?
Alright then.
Ingredients, Grand Trad. Always go to the man selling information.
Just between us.
There's stalled a market in front of Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. You know, herb that Fabian uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabian's hometown. It's not far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells to trusted regulars. Any stranger tries to buy it is likely to get shooed away.
Nice.
But you're no stranger, you already know Fabian, of course, and you also acquaint Agrias. So that's what after try mentioning to him at the shopkeeper, get on to the list of regulars of his, you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, that just changed everything.
Let's go.
There we go. Wait, what can we do at the recruitment center?
Alright then.
Bulletin board.
Oh,
Law 1
yeah?
posters. Cafeteria. Using 700, wonder what they're like.
Wait a second. Whew.
They might recognize face if work gets out you survive made things get dicey. Oh, that makes sense actually. Whoa, you are tall. Okay. Do you know Grius? Don't tell me, are you the one that's been hanging around the Honeybee Inn lately? One of his friends, truly? I come from the same town as Fabian, so Grius and I met a long time ago. The man helped me countless times. It's quite sad to hear of his passing, but I think that deep down I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyways, come possibly turn away a friend of Grius, so we're looking for some of my red grass. Buy as much as you like, it's on Reeve, and we just need 1. I don't need 4. Yeah, we're buying 1. Okay, so now we just need to give Fabian to cook the meal, but we can only do it at nighttime. So for now, we still need to get up our wisdom so we can actually take on the quest from the lady who owns the Igniter shop. Trying to kill as many birds with just 1 stone as possible. Yeah, we just need to get a wisdom up so we can do her quest.
Whatever will I do?
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Something up? Oh. Okay.
Then once nighttime, we go back to the inn, cook the food. This is Main Street, where that leads to Grand Cathedral, not the palace. Just goes to show how much the city revolves around Sanctism and Sanctifex Forden. Can't help but wonder how the king felt about all that, as well as the prince. I think it's wrong. I don't like it myself. Makes incredible, huh? I might get having a healthy respect for faith, but also don't think faith should be used as a political weapon. But it was, and now the city's in chaos. True. Gaze outside the capital with Gallica makes me feel like broaden my wisdom.
Alright.
Most like maybe just 1 or 2 more, and then we can get the wisdom up enough to do the quest. Gallica and I headed home while discussing people in stores we passed along the way.
Please, if you can
Okay, so now we can do the quest.
Yeah. That reminds me.
Yep.
You're a big.
Looks like I have all the right ingredients to make, so let's get prepped and into the kitchen, shall we? So am I going to do like a mini game to cook, or...
Next up is...
Let's see here, red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabian taught us all the ins and outs of the recipe.
Oh, right.
How about I make a few tweaks to the dish while at it? Let's stick to the recipe. Yeah, sometimes tweaking it can be helpful, adding maybe a little bit of spice. Other times, you can mess up the dish.
Exactly.
That's fair, I suppose it is Fabian's signature dish, and she was kind enough to teach us how to make it. Yeah, sometimes altering a recipe can be good or bad. Both ways. The delicious aroma wafts through the room.
You did it.
Wow, I really did a good job this one. Are you secretly kind of a master chef, Alex? Chef Ramsay out here. My tolerance improved. Good, good, good. Very good. Okay, now we just need to take this to the guy over at, yeah. So this young man on Sunlumio Street.
Time marches on,
Sunlumio.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, and we should still have like 8 days before the calamity, so we still got time to do all sorts of stuff.
All right then. Go.
Teleport to the street, and go straight for just finishing up the quest.
What happened?
Fool.
There we go.
Oh.
Have perhaps helped me out at a honeybee inn. At least someone was like there. I recounted him the full story of my time as a sous chef.
Brandon.
I see, so it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabian is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands of that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper.
Now what am I to do?
As I believe I mentioned, the place of work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nadia, I get a cold shoulder from the Clamar and the Rogue nobles at Wolf's, did not mean excellent press. The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife. Probably why he sticks me with all the busy works and chores. I suppose I should be grateful to have a job at all, honestly. But still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true. That the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the hushed honeybee inn has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Well, as Ratatouille says, anyone can cook. And of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Bada boom. And more wisdom. Good, good, we needed the wisdom. And more money.
Now then.
That should be enough to get us to level 2. Yes. Okay, so our wisdom is high enough now. This is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follow passion may be inflamed. For better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitude towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better, so we gotta keep our own fight too.
What on earth are you doing?
Okay, so now with the wisdom up enough, we should be able to get the quest that's not on this street. Wait, where street was it?
All right then.
Oh, it is. It's just up here.
But they're innocent.
Yeah, because now we have enough wisdom to get this quest started.
Back again.
Yeah, at least describe the job. I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can imagine Grease would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of. So, what is the quest?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They make things easier?
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then.
Thank you.
Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a
I'm
secret.
afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve. Then, I
Whoops.
have one last question. Do you believe in God?
I don't know which one to choose. Everyone's faith's their own. True. Shouldn't say.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the God of Sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to
Okay, I
ask
think
you
we
to handle
passed.
an extermination mission. You're fit for the task.
I guess we passed the questions.
The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Okay, simple enough.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
Okay, now you're the one with secrets.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the
Okay.
risk.
Very tempting, I will say. Some connected Greece probably wouldn't try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal, but a compensation treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Now, I got no objections. Alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
No deadline. Oh, we also get an igniter and more courage.
it's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
How many days does it take, though? That's the thing.
Here's where we are.
Wait, what is-
Here's where we are now.
Wait, what's the symbol? That
Here's
arrow.
Here's where we are now.
We'll face.
Let's see.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot.
Yeah, I'll make it take way
You
too
can
long.
leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
We have 8 days until the day to Calamity. So, as long as we can do it before then. The monster's at Belega Corridor, right? I've been informed would know something about it. Hunting outside city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the Grand Cathedral. To get there, you can exit on the large south gate or speak with me and I'll call for you a carriage. Should we get the information first?
All right then.
Where is the inn?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get the information first.
Fancy a bit of it?
250. Not too much.
Want in on this?
Who told you about Belega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasure since not many know about it. However, word has it deep within is grotesque Gubatoris, a gigantic two-legged beast branching axe. Sounds like a minotaur. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It hates anyone who uses a staff or mace. It'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength, the next hit could kill you straight off. Uh-oh. Stroll has a mace and our character has a staff. Crap, that's not good. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and half its attack. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort that's weak to them. We don't have spears.
Between us.
If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending will help you escape, but it may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Goldborns out there whose behave more or less same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. Since today's maces mean mage and healer, I guess we switch it up to be safe. Yeah, just warning, it's full of monsters make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. Should you survive, return, you got the coin. Okay, yeah. We should probably switch out.
If you can help us.
Yeah, sounds like maybe we should switch out. Yeah, it sounds like we are going to need to switch out quite a few of our
All right then.
archetypes. Okay, we'll do this. We'll switch out. Who has what? Okay, I have an
Where
idea.
was I?
Yeah, we'll switch out to archetypes and then go straight out and do the hunting. Hey, more.
Make yourself at home.
Yeah, let's switch us back to the Seeker. Yeah, not exactly the best, but we have what we have. Stroll. Let's bring it back to Warrior. Let's bring you back to a Knight.
What now?
As for the equipment, let's see. Quantum Mache is the highest we have for that. Let's keep everything else just in case. Let's at least give you the Dragon Sword. Yeah, you still have your Halberd. Now we shouldn't worry too much about the giant monster.
Come again.
See ya more? I wish we could have kept Mason Healer, but we got what we got.
All right.
Okay, so she said south exit. I don't actually know where that is. So I'm just going to guess it's right at the end of the street.
Come on,
All right then.
We should actually probably check our calendar first. How many more days do we have? We still have a lot. Okay, so we're still decent. What about the rest of quest? Yeah, the only one that actually has a deadline is the Necromancer takedown, but we still got time.
Wait. Really?
Yes, Galka, we know. We haven't forgotten. See how many days required to reach the destination when you select on the map. The road there doesn't pass an encampment. You can get there that afternoon. When you return to town for your destination will be night. After tackling a dungeon, you won't be able to do anything else. You and your allies will need rest. Outside contain normal threats. Yeah, basic stuff.
But here's where we are now.
Still don't know
Here's
what
where
the
we are
arrow
now.
thing means,
Right
but
there's- let's see.
I think that just pertains to, like, quest, maybe.
Hey,
Yes, I know.
don't- It's your call.
All it takes is a day. If we do it fast enough, all it takes is at least 2 days. That's still about 6
The party
days,
at
or
last
possibly
found
5, depending on
themselves
how
at
long it
the
takes.
Liga Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
This is where Brigitte mentioned. Apparently the monster here sometimes attacks passerbys. I had no idea these ruins were here. This was a villa for a grand old noble family, I heard. But this looks properly old. Well, at any rate, we're here for the Gupataurus. Yeah, 100% that's just going to be a minotaur. The ruins are novel, yes, but it's not straight from purpose. Let's hunt for rare treasure. Might be rare treasure bound. True, still the place huge. Hunting for it sounds quite a tall order.
come on.
He sidetracked his good idea, you know?
Thanks.
Good trade-off. This is yours, but pray make it sensibly, please. I mean, we could probably just do both. We just gotta be quick. Okay, everyone, let's go. Yeah,
Let's go.
so this counts as a dungeon. Oh, I probably should have done a manual save first. Well, it's too late now. Let's just see how it goes.
Whoa.
So this is inside like this, huh?
Should we try somewhere else?
Wonder where the Gupataurus is. Give me a sec, I'll take a look. I can't be totally sure from here, but it seems to be close by. We'll just have to stay vigilant. It's fairly dark, so stay close. We'll guard the rear. Apologies, but it seems you have to lead the way. That's fine. Some loot right off the bat. Why is this guy here?
side of this app.
Wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. How could these things have turned out this way? Vicious monster? You mean the Gubataros? No, Goborns. I defeated one easily, then Goborns wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of Goborns. God, just feedback makes my knees weak. I wanted to just give up, go home, but I told everyone I wouldn't come back till I became the Adventure King himself. Ah, bloody hell. Good luck then, I guess?
Watch out!
Tis our opening!
We have the edge.
Jesus, Synthesis skills got. Deals heavy damage strike to one enemy. Heavy physical light damage to one enemy. Let's do the horse-drawn carriage. I want to see what this does. Are we actually just gonna trample with an entire carriage? Now that's war. Re-71.
That's the last of them. The
Bada
way's
boom.
clear.
Oh, that's not much.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Well, it's better than nothing, but it's not exactly the most amount of XP.
Some enemies are still around.
Act fast! Let's get some of it! Seeker! No. We'll do this together!
You have more HP, so we'll just do this on you.
No holding back!
That's one for the captain.
bad.
Let's keep it
Now,
going.
what's the... Let's make an end of it. I call upon
Just
royal
do a
power
slash.
within.
There we go.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this
There we
up.
go. Now that's better on the XP.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? That was the last of them.
I see a molar over there at the end. Why does it have a... There's no way you actually want to talk to us. Hey kiddo, which weapons are you using?
What?
It talked? You think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I've got jaw-dropping news you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is going to totally change. Guess that's kind of obvious. Well, duh. Duh. But it's more for magic too. The strength of magic depends on your weapon, you know? Chew on that for a while, would ya? Anyway, if your weapons or enemies are taking bigger bites at you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's true fit. You're very knowledgeable. Even though we already know that. That's enough for now. One to bite off more than you can chew. Next time I'll teach you some secrets you can really sink your teeth into. Okay. Just random talking tooth. There we go. Just a little ambush.
Get in there. Finish him off.
Let's see how much regular physical attack does. 26? Okay, not much.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, but I was just one of them, so the second one must still be here.
Stay sharp.
Ah, he got me first.
Brace yourselves!
Ooh, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting.
He's hurt bad. Let's get him to
Crap.
the building.
Lend me your strength! Not this. Seeker!
Yeah, heal yourself up.
Now, what's the plan? Give me your aid!
Go.
Let's see how much this does. Round slash. Please do a lot. It missed!
So badly wounded. Can anyone
Only a
heal
flesh
him?
wound. What a shame.
Dodge. You've got some fancy.
Yeah, great dodge, but how did that one attack miss?
Someone heal him.
To one enemy, one enemy.
Perhaps not this. With blade in hand.
Draw their attention.
Let's stay calm. Let's go!
Yeah, heal up Stroll,
Helpful as ever. In the name.
because we do another... We don't have enough.
No.
Let's at least kill one of them.
The end's in sight. That'll do.
Keep it up.
This is nothing. Is that all?
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Take this.
It's okay. We can...
I can't afford to hold. Let's make an end of it.
Duh.
Tougher than I thought.
I was hoping it'd be enough to kill him. Dang, I should have done diagonal slash. Diagonal slash.
Only a flesh wound.
Come on, you should be able to kill the archer.
Let's stay calm.
Yeah, heal up.
Thank you.
Now, are you prepared?
Still not enough, jeez.
Nothing. Come! Not this one.
Guard, I have an idea.
I will fight with. Let's set it up.
This should be enough, using the carriage.
Let's do this.
There we go.
And that's that.
Yeah, that carriage attack is going to be helpful against just one enemy.